Hey guys, this is Smoke Your Spy. This is going to be Racing Lawnmower Update 1 for the new Racing Lawnmower, not the Rat Trap. This is Rat Trap 2. But there's Trevor LC100 and Cole.
Hey, turn on the radio for copyright!
Yeah! But today, I got that deck that I was going to cut in half.
My deck?
Hey, your deck.
It's off the snapper.
Yeah, I know. But when me and Sean made the deal was the deck does not come with it.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want the deck anyway.
But I cut and put the halves on it for the Racing Lawnmower. I got the other one on there too that has the chute on it. So I'm probably going to run my exhaust out of there so it sounds better. I only got them on there temporary with 2 bolts. Why can't I?
I said you can.
I know, I'm going to run it down and around him. Okay. Your name what?
You have a pet fly?
No, you don't.
Yeah, he does. It's on his shoulder.
But here's a more in-depth in the pedal. I just took a wire connector and a short bicycle front brake cable.
It's not from the mongoose.
Off of that, no, it's from that mountain bike over there.
Hey, what up?
There's Osama Laden 1805, and I just took a an angle bracket from like a wall, like a shelf hanger. And bent it on there and notched it to fit around the motor. And then I took a bicycle holder for the brake cable and put it in there. And then behind there I put another. Just took another wire connector goes onto the stock linkage. And I got my spring there. I gotta put another one on there. But in the brake, this is the original brake pedal I'm using for my gas pedal. For the brake, I took it off and put a chain on there, ran it to a handbrake, and I got part of my clutch set up over there. I got my return stop there, and then I got my forward stop right there. But there's a cold start. Sorry, it's not cold start. A warm start of it. But it's got a cigarette lighter that doesn't work right now.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't work no more. Gotta fix it. And an amp meter that I think works. It starter generates a 7-horse Briggs vertical shaft. It's a stock. No, I didn't do anything to it except took the governor off and put mine on that. Put my foot pedal on it. I'm dropping the front tires. I got different ones for it. They're smaller. So it's all stock pulleys, everything, as of now. I rebuilt the clutch, so it used to be when you push it in, it goes, but now you push it in, it stops like a normal clutch. You let off, it goes. I just use a dog leash and the stock spring and stuff, and pulley. I used a bolt to stop the pulley, but that's about it, guys. So it's just a quick Racing Lawnmower update. I would have wanted me cutting the deck, but don't have the editing, and I put that bracket up there that's starting to rust in there to keep the dash from going back and forth as much because it's breaking fiberglass. But see you guys later. Hey guys, this is Smoke Your Spy, and this is gonna be a Racing Lawnmower update part 2. Go out in the garage here, gotta turn on the radio so we don't get copyright. Wait, there's the Racing Lawnmower out there. I got the deck halves back off it. Oh shit, didn't even get it in frame. It's looking another world. That's what it looks like without the deck halves. Haven't done much to it. I got the one deck half out here primed, getting ready to paint. That's the right side. And over here, I got the left one, getting it ready. I got the top all stripped. Must hit something mode. I gotta strip the bottom still, and I can prime that. That's the 11-horse Briggs that's going on it. For now, I might just take that carb off and dump it on that little 7-horse and make it kick. I don't want to drop the iPad in the oil, but shit, that's about it. Except for I'm just painting a bunch of stuff. I wish I could make longer or had more stuff to do on the video. If I could edit, I could, you know, get that stuff put together. But maybe do a quick ride around the yard. It don't go very fast. It's still stock pulley, but pushing the clutch. Starts with no choke every time. Oh, kill switch turned on. There's the hood for the racing mower. I set it out here because I'm painting up there, so I didn't like to paint on it. But it runs pretty good. It just blows a little gas up the back of the carb and it leaks a little bit. But I'll get all that situated out. So I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, this is Smokey Spy and Osama Bin Laden 1805, and this is a video for Rebel Cowboy. He said, I read a message he sent me, he said something about he needs something with his throttle set up, he tried to figure it out. So I'm going to show you my non-governed setup on my 7-horse. A second, I gotta get this air filter off. I still have the governor on it, because yeah, it's just not hooked up. I redid it because I left it on there so I could still use the choke setup because it's got a governed choke. Or if you pull the throttle wire too fast, the damn thing will come off. But I'm not completely done with my setup yet. Shit, I gotta get a light. It's fucking 2 in the afternoon and I need a flashlight. I don't got a. Damn it! I don't got a light. Is there a light on that? Wrong one. Nope, never mind. It don't have lights. But I just took the original arm for that you connect your wire to, or connect to your butterfly, that goes back to the governor. I just took the original one. I cut it, and I see there's 2 wire connectors back there with a bolt in the middle. I took 1 wire connector, put it on that shaft, and then I super glued it to make sure it wouldn't slide off. I always do. And then when my spring returned, I just hooked the spring onto where that same wire's hooked and brought it back to the air filter housing. But it's lawnmower racing lawnmower regulations that I have to have 2 springs, so this motor's not done being built yet with that. And then I came back here with just a 90-degree shelf hanger, and I took this piece is off the front of a bicycle for holding the brake wire, and I just slid the brake wire through, and then I put my other wire connector on there and super glued that, keep the end from fraying as much, and it'll keep the wire from coming out as easy. Because down here I had the wire come out once the other day, but it was because
still on there.
Yeah, I put one back on. But it's because my throttle setup didn't have my backstop on it, and I pushed it too hard and it pulled it out. But I just took a piece of aluminum and bent it around that in a vise, or a shot throttle cable, so I wouldn't mess up my good one, and drilled a 1/4-inch hole, used a 1/4-inch bolt, and it worked pretty good, and I just put it on my frame. But just a regular 14-gauge wire connector. It depends what motor you're using. Like the way I had mine set up, I had to cut the end off. But if you're using shit, I got a couple of them. Right? I actually have one hooked up on this tractor, but this one's governed. If you're using one of these, just a regular bicycle one, then you just leave the end that goes in here on there, and then it just pushes. Oh shit, that one's real screwed up. That one's stiff. It hasn't been used in a long time. But if you just leave it on there, oh, that sucker needs to be oiled bad. leave it on there, and it will stay good. It just opens up, and then when I cut mine and make them, I put these all the way in, so if it ever pulls itself slack a little bit, then you can just take the slack out of the line. And if you need something on how to govern it, Rubber Cowboy, I can do. I can pull the grill off that. I prefer not, but I can pull the grill off that and make one on that. That one's pretty simple. I could probably tell you that one in a video, but this is the one for non-governor. I'll just go over it again real quick. I just took it and connected to the shroud where the governor hooked up and unhooked the governor. And then I just took a old spring, hooked it up there, and it pulls it back all the way to idle. And I'll try to. It pulls it back all the way to idle, and it just pulls it open. It'd pull better, but I'm just doing it by hand, and it needs to be oiled probably. So I'll talk to you guys later, and hope this helps you. So bye. Hey guys, it's Smokey Your Spy with Racing Lawnmower Update 4? 4, I do believe it's 4. But there's the frame out there. I got both sides of the hood done. And then I got the 81 on the front of the grill. I gotta get some stickers still to put my class on there. But here's the frame. I got it all. I painted it all today, so it's still soft, but I mean, I got one big scratch there, and then there's a couple little ones over here and there, but nothing I can't touch up once it's put together, or nothing you'll see. But I got it all. It's all smooth as glass. Got the seat riser. All I have to do paint left is the bolts. I'm not going to do the rims as of now. It's Thursday, and I'm going to try to have this thing race ready by Sunday. Because I want to try to get it down to the race on Sunday. But all I got to do is clean up the front axle, put the red in, and I got to get the pulley off the trans. I drilled these holes in it because I had my puller on it, which goes down through the holes. But I couldn't get off because the puller's too big right around here. So I'm going to soak it for a day or two, and then I'm going to try to heat it up and pull it off. But then I'm going to... When it was originally on there, it had this pulley with the small one on the top and the big one on the bottom. So I'm going to flip it so I can get some more speed out of it. So yeah. You know, not a real big update. I got the engine for there. I just got to clean it up. I ain't going to paint that. I got the seat there. I still got to do my seat spring, wherever it is. That's about it. There isn't much left to do on it. I mean, I wanted to completely reinforce the frame and everything, but I ended up not doing that. It's all stock frame. I mean, that one's all stock frame still, and they're almost the same frames, and that one, if it's the one that everybody says it is, has got 15 foot of air and slammed down. It has no suspension or anything, so... Which, from where the cracks are in it, or not even in the frame, and like seat riser and stuff, would be from a big impact. But yeah, I got almost all my stuff back on. I think the orange and black look really good together. It'll look about twice as good with the hood on it and stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, this is Smokey Your Spy with what's that? With Racing Lawnmower Update 5. See, I got the trans off the pulley over there. My puller on it, it's still on the pulley. You can see that the stamp or the foot on the puller is too big for the hole. So I took a couple nuts and put it on top of the shaft so it was smaller and pushed it down, and it finally came off with the impact, and I used some silicone. We've had that for almost 2 years and still going. Barely, but it's still going. But got that off. Now I can get my 3-inch for the pull back, and I'm not gonna tell you what I'm getting for the front because Trevor LC100 is gonna watch this video, and if he builds his racer, I cannot tell him because they'll give him the up advantage on me. But I got frame put back together. I got my seat stuff on. There isn't much different other than the engine's in. All the wirings, I mean, it looks like a mess from here, but that's because my lights, wires hanging off the button, my ground stuff. But the one thing is, see the duct tape down my spark plug wires? Not because I got 2 and 3. You can see the wire coming off and the wires bunch up there. I got my tack on there. And I got my orange plate back on there. Or my heat plate, so it looks pretty good like that. It looks better in person. Get the front grill in there. I still got to paint that black back plate under that orange one. That's what goes in the middle there. And I got to paint the front axle. And then eventually, you know, the rims and stuff. But I want to get all new rims, smaller rims and everything for it. So, yeah. All I need to get going is stupid stuff. Like, I lost my gas tank bolts when I took it apart. So I need 2 gas tank bolts. My pulleys. I probably have to redo the clutch and a belt setup, and then I need 2 springs for my throttle setup. But other than that, I got my deck halves for it. Those will go. I mean, I'm gonna scoot them in farther right now so you can see them. I'm not. Well, they still won't balance on that, but I'll go like that on the side, and you can, for now, visualize it till I actually get it on there. It should be not too far away. Shit, I still gotta. Oh, I did get that tight, didn't I? Must tighten it, but I don't got much. I need washers so I can put the rest of my dash on. I'm leaving my old, what I had my choke set up with. This thing always started without choke anyways, so But I got my gas pedal hooked up. I just have a rag underneath it now so it doesn't scratch my paint. I did a little scratch here and there around the engine. It's because I had to spin the engine, get in, because I had the dash tower riser on there and I probably shouldn't have. But I was impatient because I want to get it back together. The race I want to go to on Sunday, which is, today's Friday night, it's 9 o'clock. But let's have tomorrow to get together, and that ain't going to happen. I mean, I probably could. If I had enough money, I could get my pulleys, my big pulley for the front, my small for the back, and then my belt, and my clutch wheel. I'm going to have to build new belt retainers, which is easy because that plate, how it was, is all you had to do was drill it. So I probably won't paint that till I get my brakes, or not my brakes, my pulley on there. But up here, when I built this, see where it's notched and bends down? Right there on each side was a hairline crack. And this one I think went back to about right there, which was an inch. But it's just a hairline, and with the paint on there, you can't even see it. So, should pass inspection. I mean, you can see it just a little bit, but it just looks like a paint defect. And the other side, ooh, yeah, you can looks like a paint defect. But they're not gonna ultrasound this shit at the track. They're just gonna do visual inspection. So it should pass. I mean, the engine's all stock, just governed hooked up. I'm gonna run that engine until she blows up, and I'm either gonna put that 11 horse in there with a 12.5 cam, or I'm gonna build a completely build a. Or not completely built, or I'm going to get a big twin for it and shove it in there. But, yeah, guys, so I got to go in, so, or I'm tired and stuff, I'll go in, so see you guys later. Just Racing Lawnmower Update 5. Hope this helps you a little bit. There'll be more to come tomorrow. See ya.